What's going on, guys? All in day 23. Let's recap what we saw today. Market was retracing within this 4-hour gap here. And ended up respecting it. So I was seeing this 4-hour gap that was unfilled, and it was heading towards it on both indexes. Alright, both indexes had this 4-hour gap and respected it. We weren't seeing too much manipulation other than London low being swept, and we were currently in an uptrend. 4-hour breaking structure and breaking structure on here, keeping bullish overflow in check. We did have an SMT at this high, I believe, down to this high. Or was it? Let me see. No, it was this high up to this high. And then this high down to this high. It still is. SMT is still in check. But today didn't play out that way. What swayed me mostly towards more of a bullish bias was POLYMARKET. If we go here, POLYMARKET, I've been using this recently to just check where people think price is going to go for the day. So like today, for example, we can check tomorrow's right now, right here. So right now, they don't really know. Nobody really knows where it's going to go. There's also not a lot of volume within here yet, so it'll probably pop off tomorrow. But today, you could see there was a lot of volume today, as to where price did want to go. But when I got on at like 8 o'clock, 8:30, I was checking POLYMARKET, and we probably had like 200k volume, and it was already at like 96%, 94% or something like that people thought price was going to go up. So that was another good confirmation for me. That's just another thing I've been using lately to have more probability within the market. But anyways, let's get back to this. Price was reacting heavy upon market open off this 4-hour gap here. So if we let it play out here, so it comes down, right? Comes right back up, reacting pretty heavy. And ES as well. ES respecting it really good too. So this is what I wanted to see, and all I wanted to see here now was a break of structure. Once I got this break of structure, I was looking for some type of retracement. So whether that was equilibrium or fair value gap, but I got really lucky today because I went to go take a shit, and luckily I came back just in time. Literally like the minute this candle came down, saw it come down in this 4-hour gap, saw it come down into this 5-minute equilibrium, right? And now all we needed to see was this gap to get inversed. So I'm waiting for this gap to get inversed, and I think we get a pretty good candle here that just sends us right up. Boom. This one, as soon as I saw this candle start inversing, like it was pretty much staying steady above this gap, and I was like, all right, bro, you need to slow down. But anyways, I set my stops here, had TP way up here, right? And some of my targets were here, here, and here. So we saw a very good respect off this 4-hour gap here, sending us higher, respecting bullish overflow, like higher lows, higher highs, breaking structure on the higher time frame, and there was nothing to really want to push us down further other than this big imbalance here, which is what I probably expect tomorrow, especially that we are in like a daily downtrend. And we just tapped into this daily gap, so probably tomorrow we're probably going to send us lower to this Upon market open before checking POLYMARKET, I did want to see these lows get taken, but luckily we did check POLYMARKET, and we saw that price is gonna be bullish today. And that's always not 100%, but it does give you more conviction within your trade. So that's just one thing that did help me. But other than that, bro, did it just? That's why I hate trading view, freaking replay mode. All right. Right, so we entered here, and we went full size, 10 contracts. I had very high conviction. It wasn't like yesterday. After yesterday, with my mentality, my mental and everything, and my psychology, I pretty much spent the whole day just playing it over and over in my head again, and it didn't stop me from doing things that day, but I definitely was disappointed within myself, because I know what I should have been doing and shouldn't have been doing, and I did it anyway. So today was a very good example of good trading. I let price run full size, and I think I closed half my position when price took this out. So right here, closed half, moved stops to break even, right? And accidentally, before I closed half my position, I accidentally entered another 5 contracts. So once, it was a big mishap because I thought I pressed buy instead of sell to close partials on Top Step, because all they have is the buy and sell button. So I pressed buy instead of sell, and ended up entering another 5 contracts, but closed 2 immediately. So we did cash out here, and then had a position running. My stops, I was running 5 contracts, and my stops for that was down here, right? So once price moved higher, up to this high, so the position that I entered up down here was all closed. All I had left was this position here, and was holding crazy stops. Actually, yeah, it was here. So I was holding, and pretty much, actually I think I went, sorry, I'm trying to remember. You can see right here, I'll show y'all. 953, so 954.48. Let's see. Okay, so I closed partials here. Pretty much here, yeah, and had stops down here. That makes more sense, right? And TP was still up here. So I had this position running. Once price took out this high right here, I had moved to stops break even, and I had good conviction for price to keep moving higher, and you could see that it did. But I ended up closing pretty much as soon as I hit break even. Just closed a full position. Definitely was a little impatient. I was just kind of ready just to get off and take my piece of the pie. I could have taken full take profit all the way to the top, but I'm glad that I took profit when I did. And just next time, I definitely need to be more patient. Just let my TP run, because definitely one of the things that kind of just made me want to get out was after messing up, taking partials. I was just like, all right, get me out of this at this point, because I don't want to be in this anymore. So I just ended up closing, and you can see here, closed for about 300. Closed these 2 positions at this pretty much the same time. But yeah, that is that's how it played out. It was a, I'm not gonna say it was a like the best trade I've ever taken, but it was a good narrative. I'm preaching this to y'all. POLYMARKET, bro. That shit helped me have good conviction to where I thought price was going. Once I was seeing everything that, it was all aligning with what people were saying on POLYMARKET and what people were predicting. I mean, this 4 hour gap. If I wanted to take shorts, I wanted to see this get run through, and price off rip was just kind of reacting pretty heavy off of it on ES, and in Q, sure, it came down past it, but I saw on the lower time frame, and probably making somewhat of an SMT down here. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention for that. I mean, nothing significant on the higher time frame. Probably on the lower time frame. Still, not really. There's nothing much really significant. Maybe some 5-minute SMT. Not even. There's not even. So, there was no SMT. It just came down lower. So, that's why I ended up taking the trade on ES as well. Forgot to mention that. It's because I thought NQ was leading this downtrend instead of ES, leading the uptrend. But ES ended up being, especially with the SMT, ES making the higher time frame SMT, bearish SMT. I thought ES was leading on the bullish side of things. So I took trade on ES. But yeah, I mean, nothing more said. This was, we got the retracement, tap back into this 4 hour gap, and move higher. I mean, there's not much more I could say, other than y'all should start using POLYMARKET. That shit, I'm not gonna say that shit 100% works, because it's never 100% within this game, but it helps me personally. So y'all give it a try. If y'all don't fuck with it, at least y'all tried it. You know what I mean? So, anyways, it's been good. This was a good day. A good example of my psychology. I executed exactly what I said to, followed my plan, had everything in place, everything I needed to take a trade. Maybe it wasn't the best. Like not all the confluences there. Like if I had a fair value gap or an SMT, plus added on to everything else, that would have been good. But this was enough for me to have high conviction in, to take this trade effortlessly and with not any stress or anxiety. It was really a smooth trade. So I love days like these. These days are some of the reasons why I love trading, and God bless that we are in a time like this to be able to trade like this, and online at our home on our own computer. It's a blessing in disguise, and y'all need to be more grateful of it when in times of feeling down on yourself or feeling bad about a loss you took. Just be grateful that you are able to even do this, able to be at your own home, to have the opportunity to learn a high income skill, because most people don't ever have that time. They don't have that kind of opportunity that you do. So if you're watching this video, that's a blessing in disguise. You have time to watch this video, learn. But yeah, it's been real, guys. It's been good. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.